You watched the editing video. You asked me about the scriptwriter. You asked me if Claude could do the whole thing, from idea all the way to uploaded video, without me touching the production at all. The answer is yes. And today I'm showing you every single step. But here's what I want you to watch for throughout this video. Every visual you're seeing right now, the charts, the graphics, the overlays, Claude generated those. The sound effects hitting on every key point, Claude placed those. The transitions, the timing, the B-roll, all Claude. You're not watching me describe a system. You're watching the system run in real time. And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to build it for yourself. I'm Tim. This is AI Savvy CEO. Let's go. Quick thing before we dive in. I know some of you are watching this and thinking, is this going to be another AI automation video where someone talks for 20 minutes and shows me nothing? No, we're doing the demos. Everything I describe, you're going to see it happen right here on screen. Let's move. Here's how a video gets made in this system, start to finish. It starts with a conversation, not a prompt, a conversation. I open a Claude session. I tell it what I want to talk about, what's happening in my market, what questions my audience is asking, what I noticed in my analytics. Claude pulls live keyword data from vidIQ. We look at search volume, competition, what's trending, what topics have demand but not great coverage yet. Together we land on an angle. The specific take that makes this video worth watching. That usually takes about 10 minutes of back and forth. And when we agree on it, it feels right. You know the feeling when an idea locks in. Then the scriptwriter runs. Claude researches the topic, structures it around what actually works for my audience, and writes a full word-for-word teleprompter script. In my voice. The exact sentence length, the cadence, the pauses. It writes the way I talk, because we've been working together long enough that it knows. The video you're watching right now, that script. I review it, we do a couple passes of feedback, and then I approve it. Usually takes 30 minutes total. Now here's where it gets fun. Let me show you something live. See that chart that just appeared to my right? Claude generated that. It's branded to this channel's exact colors. Claude generated that. It's branded to this channel's exact colors. It's transparent, so it sits right next to me without covering the background. It's timed to this exact moment in the script. And watch this. That same asset just became B-roll. Claude builds each graphic once. Uses it as an overlay when I need to reference something while I'm talking. Flips it to full B-roll when the point needs the whole screen. That's not two assets. That's one asset, two placements, zero manual work. That's the B-roll engine. Claude reads the caption file from the video. Every word, every timestamp. It generates a full visual plan. Which sections get charts, which get motion graphics, which get AI-generated images, which get full B-roll. Then Remotion renders the whole thing. The overlays, the transitions, the timing, composited automatically. Every visual in this video was generated and placed this way. Sound design works the same way. Claude maps sound effects to the script's emotional arc. Every time a key stat lands, there's an impact. Every time we move into a new section, there's a subtle transition. The ambient texture under my voice is tuned to the Energy Claude runs the full SEO package. Keyword research, 5 title options ranked by search potential, a description that leads with the primary keyword and hooks the viewer, tags, chapters extracted from the script timestamps, everything. I review it. Approve. Claude uploads the video to YouTube as unlisted. I watch it once, start to finish, looking for anything I want to change. If I want revisions, I say so. If it's good, and it almost always is at this point, I flip it to public. That's it. That's my entire job. And then the shorts. vidIQ identifies the highest engagement moments in the video. The lines that make people stop scrolling. The stats that hit hardest. The moments with the most emotional weight. Claude cuts those clips, reformats them vertical, writes short specific titles, schedules them. Here's the specific tactic. The shorts go live 1 hour after the main video. Not before, after. The main video establishes the topic. The shorts inherit that search context and drive algorithmic distribution. Every short sends traffic back to the main video. The algorithm reads related content trending from the same channel at the same time and starts pushing both. This is what's been driving growth on this channel. Real results, real numbers. Let me tell you what this actually means. YouTube has always been one of the most powerful assets a business owner can build. Compounding content. Videos you upload today still earning views, subscribers, and revenue 2 years from now. The ROI on a well-made YouTube channel is almost unmatched. The problem has always been the cost of consistency. Most people burn out. Production takes too long, the workflow is unsustainable. They publish for 3 months and disappear. This system removes that bottleneck. One creator, with Claude running the production side, can now output content at a level that used to require a full team, week after week, without the burnout, without the overhead. I've been doing it for a few weeks, and the results are already showing. The editing video you already watched, that's the organic proof. People find it, they want more, and now we're going to show them the full system. If you want to build something like this for your own channel, I'm going to release a complete breakdown. Every tool, every step, exact workflows. The link's in the description. Get on the list.y of each segment. Not random sounds, intentional placement at exact milliseconds. If you've noticed that this video sounds different from most content you watch on YouTube, that's why. Real quick, drop a comment and tell me which part of this pipeline surprised you the most. Because I built this over the last few weeks, and I still have moments where I watch a finished video and think, Claude did that? It helps me know what to go deeper on in the next video. Okay, let's talk about how the recording actually do. The channels that fail with AI automation are the ones where nobody's home. No strategy, no voice, no quality bar. That's not this. If you want to build something that lasts, that grows, that compounds, that actually serves your audience, that's what we're building here. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And if you know a creator who's been grinding on this alone, send them this video. It changes the conversation. I'll see you in the next one. .ly happens. Bika/use, this is the part people ask about the most. Once the script is approved, Claude opens HeyGen. Not through an API, actually opens the browser, navigates to my template library, opens the video editor. My template is already set up with my background, my avatar, my voice settings. Claude doesn't touch any of that. It just opens it. Then it reads the script, splits it into the right scene lengths, never over 450 words per scene, and types each scene into the editor, one by one, with pauses between them. Then it clicks generate.